How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Demon Souls. There's really only one thing I can do right now, so let's do it. Boletarian Palace. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is head back here. Now I'm pretty sure I fixed my network problem, so I should be online now. I don't believe I can be invaded while I'm in soul form, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yes, I must be online. I don't actually know how many people are still playing Demon Souls, to be honest, but hang on. I'm already forgetting where everything is. God damn it. Goodness for Crescent Moon Grass. I think I need World Tendency events for that and my... Oops. That is one good thing about the halberd, it's got a nice long range. Looks like it's settled my World Tendencies to somewhat whitish, which is probably good. I do want to get a... I think I must need pure white to get down there. But that's fine, I'll get that by killing the boss. You guys are in here somewhere. Not quite sure what move that was. Die. Got a counter hit on that guy. I'm really not doing all that well. Although I'm pretty sure I seem to be remembering where most of them are. Is there one in here? I don't think there was, no. This guy here. Nobody's dropping any grass. I've got a few messages around, so I guess there must be a few players around. Yeah, man. Not you. We definitely don't want to fall down there. I mean, it looks all special and keep pushing. It's it looks really pretty and sparkly and full of stars, but I believe that's an instant death. You can see that doorway there. We can actually get in there, and that's where I need to go with the White World Tendency to get Executioner Meralda. Oops. Ooh, you dropped probably grass. Yes. Firebomb, yes. Very important for that. Well, you don't really need them for the next boss, but they make the next boss very easy, so. Alrighty. Now this is a soul, and I'm pretty sure this is a mail breaker or an S-stock? Mail breaker, yes. Don't think I need that, but that's fine. Oh! Cheeky bugger! There's someone. There should be a lot of people throwing firebombs at me around here somewhere. Do you? I don't... Yes, you do. can't. I think the camera is really... there'll be firebombs coming at me from somewhere above me, I think. Camera is probably the worst enemy in Demon Souls, much more so than any in Dark Souls. That item there that I just went past, right there, pretty sure that's a bastard sword, and I think I'm going to get that to start with. What do you drop? More grass. So, this game encourages the use of grass. Oh shit. Die! Cheeky bugger. Shit. One moment. Oh, remind me to cut all that out. That was the wrong controller. That controller. I've got too many controllers. You can never have too many controllers. Been there. Now, we looky up here. Oh, that didn't trigger it. There we go. This. Here we go. Bastard sword. Right. It's heavier. I can't actually use it. I need 18 strength. It seems to have the same scaling, same damage. I can use it two-handed. Is it any quicker? Not really, but I think I like the moveset a bit better anyway. I think I mentioned in the previous episode I'm not used to strength weapons at all anyway. It's what's this? What's the strong attack? It's not a thrust. We'll kill this guy because he's going to be... Oh, I'm fat rolling with it. In that case I might just put the halberd back on. Oops, that way. Like that. There we go. Yeah, it's not used to strength weapons, so sort of slowish weapons. This entire playthrough may end up being a horrible, horrible mistake. Now, anyone who knows this game will be screaming at me. We're not going to face him just yet. In fact, I don't even know if I will. I don't really need to go on... Oh, a winged spear. That's actually a really good drop. Because I'm definitely going to need a spear for World 2. 2-1 particularly. 2-2s, there's not as many of those, whatever they're called. You have stamina while doing all that. I don't, you cheeky sod. Probably should try and get my shield out and try and start parrying. Do I need the crossbow? I might need a crossbow. So I'll just grab this, just in case. And then, of course, that guy was throwing bombs at me before. Now we, where am I? Got to practice that landing stuff as well. Can usually do it alright in Dark Souls. When you land, if you hit the roll button, you sort of do a cool looking roll. It's mainly for... You notice that so when I dropped, you sort of staggered and bent knees and sort of stopped for a moment. If you roll, it makes you recover a lot quicker. You don't get stuck, especially if you drop into a pack of enemies. Oh! Now, this guy normally actually attacks the barrel there, so... and does that. Which is awesome. Another mail breaker. Well, I don't need that. Now... more of you guys. Bye. Cut these chains, that's kind of important. We'll pick those up in a second. Oops. Came at me a bit quicker than I thought he would. Ow! Ow! Cheeky sods. Cheeky bloody sods. How many more of you are there? Is that one? Problem is, if he attacks the barrels, everything blows up. Right. Didn't actually mean to touch the bloodstain, but the bloodstains in this are nice and bright red. We'll pick up the very, very important cling ring. That can go on straight away. Look at all my hit points. Now on 75% instead of 50. Now that's the ragged robes, the jade hair ornament, which we'll come to when we get back to the Nexus. I probably can't wear anything. No, that'll be too much. Don't have the hat. I suppose if I put on all this, I'll still be very light. And then I can, what's that scale? Yeah, D with Dex. It's not as strong. But now I should still be fast rolling. Obviously I'm not nearly as well protected. But you get that. Anyway, that's also a shortcut that we've opened. It's not a whole lot shorter, but it's close enough. I don't need to keep going back and forth through... The piles of enemies are more concentrated, shall we say. Anyway... and down here, we will be heading on that landing very shortly. It's another very important ring, but this guy, we just got to wake him up. Those. Give this guy a bit of a whack. The merchant is down here. I don't know if there's another guy around. Yes, there he is. That's kind of why I didn't run straight there. He's got a halberd too. That's kind of why I generally prefer dex weapons in Souls games, especially Demon Souls where there's actually no poise. It's kind of easy to get staggered out of your attacks. This is the merchant.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares?
Dribbling merchant.
Mostly stolen, but who's telling you?
I don't believe he has anything I actually want. Longsword club. We're going to pick up, I think, a club or a great club, or possibly both later on, and use.
Go ahead, take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
One of those to get the meat cleaver. You can find them in World 2. Anyway, Demon Souls has no jump. Most people try and roll off here, but there is a mechanic there. Oh, don't you... Oh, jeez, I thought I was going to miss the landing there. What a pretty face. Thieves' Ring becomes harder for enemies to detect. That mechanic where you sort of pull yourself up over a wall, it would be very useful. It should be in pretty much all games of this type. Unfortunately it's not, and in this game it's only in a very few specific locations, which is kind of annoying, but we'll talk to Ostrava.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
This is where the crossbow will come in very handy. Where is it? Light crossbow. Put on some bolts. Actually, while we're here, get rid of those. Just put on the half moon for now. Actually. Yeah, he's going to take a couple to shoot each one. Doesn't really matter too much. And somebody there is going to try and set fire to things. I shall get you. I think there's one more, but I can't see him. Where are you? There, like that. That's what you got to do to avoid getting ganged up on when you drop down. So, broken sword. I think you can actually upgrade that to, is it the blue blood sword? I can't remember.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Thanks much. Very handy. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're not dead. Get out of the way, Ostrava, because if I hit you, you won't enjoy it. Well, I mean, he actually doesn't.
Now
hit.
I must.
Get off, I want to examine the corpse. The thing about Ostrava is you can absolutely keep hitting. I think even if you get to the point of killing him, he doesn't even aggro on you, but he's got so much health. It takes forever. And that guy is actually quite dangerous if he hits you, that Blue Eyes Knight. And there should be a whole bunch more of these guys around here. So Strava's kind of weird. He's a bit dopey, shall we say. His AI is not that great. He has a tendency to get in the way of everything. Oh, I am one-shotting these, of course. Good. Need my stamina back. Oh, I'm not one-shotting him when that happens. Probably directed damage. I'm not sure what the sweet spot of this sword is. And you don't want... I think some of these guys have fire bombs, which we don't want them throwing while there's all these barrels around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. There should be some upgrade stuff. Yes, it's really hard to say. Sharpstone and hardstone. And...
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
I think that's about it for his patrol. You can kill him, get the key early on to where that Red Eyes Knight was, right back up that way somewhere. That's if you want to go and get Doran stuff early. I personally can't be bothered. I don't think I've ever even used it. I don't think Doran stuff looks all that great, to be honest. Oh, no, you do still have more places to go, do you? Alright, get out the way. I'll go and kill this guy. You got your back to me? You do. There's something up here. Soul? Yes, a soul. How much further have you got? Is that all of it?
No matter how... Is there a...
Yep, he's going to bugger off back that way. Good, because there's a few dreglings in here. Are you going to break through for me so I don't have to? Yes, you are. Aren't you nice? I'm not locking on. Why the hell do I have my telescope out? Probably because I thought I was putting it onto that. I'm not locking on. Playing Bloodborne, I actually found that locking on was actually a hindrance in Bloodborne, although that's supposed to be a jump. Not so much in this game or Dark Souls, it's more useful. Someone's going to shoot me. Yep. I know he's there. Well, I want to go up here. That building right there in front of me, that's back towards the Dregling Merchant. He's over directly ahead there, and that's the path back to him, and there should be a couple of guys standing up there. Yep, there they are, waiting to ambush. Yeah, so I've been not actually locking on in Bloodborne. I found it easier for some reason. Well, I thought I'd roll there, but it's not better or worse to lock on or not lock on. It's purely a matter of preference. Actually, I could probably... Oh, what the hell was... Who's hitting me? Up there, probably. It's just a matter of preference, and probably best to know when to lock on and when not to. Because they both have their uses. I should be able to... Yes, in this lighter armour I can actually... Now, can I parry you at all? Yes. Suck on that! You blue-eyed pain in the ass. Yeah. I don't think he died. Leave no one behind. Where did you go? I could ignore him, I don't need to worry at all, but you know. And he didn't drop anything anyway. Yeah, well, now that I've got lighter armour I can leave the shield there, and there are a couple of places it might be useful. So now this is a great trap for new players. I love it. What happens is you'll come down here. Some of these guys will shoot their crossbows, miss you and hit that, and the walls will roll down and squish you. I think it's brilliant. And of course we got any dragon. I think we got both the dragons there. I think that's another White World Tendency event where the red one flies away. Or maybe... No, the red one comes in World 1-2 anyway. Might get a shield out here. I was kind of hoping the Thieves Ring would help me with that, but that is a really slow wind up with that. Yes. I'll head back down there. I'll get the purple flame shield and that when the dragon's gone. I think it's... I can't remember. I'm pretty sure White Tendency or Pure White Tendency makes them go. But I don't think that's the only thing that makes them go. There you are. Try and stay here. Breathe. Oh, yep. Trying to A, avoid getting hit by the crossbows, and B, trigger his fire, because he clears the way for you nicely. Been a bit slow, I'm going to have to wait for him to come back. Whoops! Run! Ignore all the shinies. Uh-oh. Oh, yeesh. That bit is a pain. I think they've already forgotten about me. Thank you to Thieves' Ring. If you can get to the guys, then obviously the ones that are still alive, you're safe. The dragon's breath won't get you. If it didn't get them, it won't get you. Now this here... And now we've opened up the path to the boss. That's a scraping spear, you can make that. It actually isn't all that good. It's terrible for PvE, absolutely useless. It's a second-rate spear. It's moderately useful in PvP, but only kind of if you're being a dick. It degrades the enemy durability of their equipment, so not useful at all in PvE. Didn't work. I can't seem to do a jumping it. Yes, forward R2. Ah, it doesn't matter. There's a guy behind that wall. I'm not even sure if you can get him through the wall. You'd think you shouldn't be able to, but Dark Souls physics, or Demon Souls physics, a lot of attacks can clip through walls. Firebomb, yes, of course. Backstab. And more fiery torch draggling guys. And this guy, oh shit. Try and get behind these guys, they're very hard to kill from the front. They drop upgrade stones, which is extremely useful. I think there's a soul out here. Yep. What's my current... Oh, 54 out of 92, whatever it was. Heaps, basically. Don't drop off the edge, please. Because that would be embarrassing. I don't think it would kill me from here, but it would be embarrassing. And there's a guy there. Keep missing my dodges at the moment, which is very bad for the next boss. Down here, move grass. And now we're right back out the front. Start of the level, boss area. So, what we'll do is, we'll put on a bit of some fire bombs. We'll put on some turpentine. And let's go. And the trick in here is pretty much to get rid of these ones on the edge first. Oops. Preferably by actually hitting them, of course. not by getting hit. If you find yourself getting surrounded, just run to the other side. This boss is not too difficult. Except I can't hit anything. I believe if you kill all these little mini guys, you can get some decent upgrades out of it, but you know what? Let's just chuck a few firebombs. The boss himself is that big blob right in the middle. Keep pushing. Yes, stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Chuck another one of them. But this boss is fairly weak to fire. A few more of them. Oh, they're all climbing off him. That's not so good. I'm not sure if he respawns them at all. Take that one. Thank you. Yeah. We might just get a bit of healing going on there. And now what we might do is get some... oh shit, there's one right behind me. I did not know he was there. And we might just make a few whacks here. Get some grass on in case we need it. Yeah, you can see we turpentine these guys. They take pretty much double damage. And the boss here. He's not doing too well right now. The demon was destroyed. Alright, and now I get my body back. That doesn't look like many of them dropped anything. In fact, I think that was the only one. And alright, that's that. So we'll grab the lead demon soul and we'll go back to the Nexus.
Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
Alright, first of all, we'll drop off all this.
Hello, I'm keeping a close watch.
Actually,
When it's good, when I keep...
no, he's not gonna...
That, she says, if only
Right. Hang on.
you have a hat.
Now, if we talk to you again... always forget. Don't need the cling ring when you're human.
That hairpin, that belongs to my daughter. Then, she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
Most definitely.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. but it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Very important to get that ring.
Hello again, and keep...
That lets me carry more stuff. Yeah, I will. I'm probably not going to be using a whole lot of spells. Keep that telescope just in case I need to look at anything. You don't need to have this in your inventory to upgrade your stuff. Get rid of all of these things that I'm not going to use. I'll need the winged spear in one of the worlds. Keep all the rings.
You have a heart of...
Anyway, what we want to do is all the way up. This is, she says, the monumental awaits thee above. And it's... If you don't know what you're looking for, it's very easy to not find it. Somewhere up here. I believe up there is some online leaderboard type stuff. All of these guys here are dead. The one you're looking for has a lit candle in front of him. And he looks like Aang the Last Airbender.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Right. Okay.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission? Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek, and lure you to its bosom.
I don't actually know what happens if you say no there. I believe it's just the same, except there's something happens. You can get a ring or something, I think. And somewhere there's an item down there. Somehow I can drop down. I don't remember exactly where. This might be it. It's not sure what happens if you say no to him. And I think this is a stone of ephemeral eyes, which might be useful if I need to get some black world tendency things going on. But I'm not really worried about world tendencies except in World 1, where I'd like to get both white and black stuff going. Just to get Executioner Meralda in both human form and Black Phantom. But that's kind of all I need to do just for now. You can drop down both sides of here, sort of down on those little blocks there. There are some items. Yeah, there's one there and there's one on this side. I think they're only like a soul and something else. I can't remember, but I don't think they're very important given how actually difficult it is to get them. Although if you're planning on suiciding in the Nexus, you might as well give it a try. So, have all their other people turned up yet? Yes, we've got a couple of people here.
I have sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness.
And who are you?
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
I don't really want to do that.
I see. You wish
You, I need to talk to you when I've got 20 faith. You can keep talking to him, he eventually starts losing his mind, and if this guy here, he probably won't talk to me.
What do you want, brute? I have no use for miscreants like yourself. Away with you.
Yes, you need to have, I think it's your intelligence of 10 to talk to him. I'm not sure what triggers his different dialogues. We can talk to
Brave
you.
soul, prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Now that we've killed the Phalanx demon, we can level up.
What dost thou see?
You got to say yes to
So
level
be
up,
it.
as far as I know.
After all, thou requirest strength. Go forth, touch the demon inside me. Let these ownerless souls become thine own.
I need.
To life's ether,
I do need 16 faith for the
drawn from
thingy.
its vessel.
I need 20 to get the stone, which I may or may not need. I do need. I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was 16 strength for that bastard sword. It might have been 18. Endurance and vitality are both important. Hang on.
Art thou done?
I'll probably do this off camera, because I've got to figure out which weapon. I'm probably going to swap to the bastard sword and then use some souls to upgrade that a bit, and then do some more leveling up. But I'll probably do that off camera. Oh, I would like to show this. It's kind of a cool effect now that I'm in human form. If I walk on this ground, it sort of ripples and makes noises. It's kind of neat. But anyway, this episode has gone on for long enough. So I'll do some stuff off camera, and what am I going to do next time? probably go into World 4-1 and get the bow. Depending on how leveled up I am, I might even go for the boss, because it's the boss's soul in here that I need to make the meat cleaver. But anyway, that will probably be for next time. So, thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.